Welcome everyone, Dylan Gemelli here today with a brand new video for you, and today we are going to talk about the best SARMs for bulking. But before we get into that, just a huge shout out of appreciation, thank you, and gratitude to everybody out there supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for the likes, the subs, the comments. Please continue to do all of the above for me. It only helps the channel to grow and it allows me to produce more content for you each and every day. So, let me preface this like I do with all of my best of or best for whatever videos. This is my list, okay? It's subjective. You can have your own lists. It's completely cool. We can discuss it. That's awesome. There's no need for there's always one or two people that has to throw an insult or you're crazy or look, you got your opinion and I got mine and that's awesome. Let's just talk and throw out ideas and just fucking be cool. I don't know why that's so hard for some people. 98% of the people that post are cool as hell and have their own little thoughts and feedback, and it's awesome. We should just be talking and rapping about things and moving on. I generally just, at this point in life, I'm approaching 40, I just kind of ignore it. It just sucks that there's a few immature people out there, but look, it's a subjective list, and some of these, they're so razor thin. Like, I'm going to list you my top 5, but literally, the separation here is so minute and minimal, and you could, flip-flop them, and it wouldn't be, it's not, so drastic where if you were comparing Anadrol to Anavar in terms of the size, you know? It's not that drastic. Anyway, my top 5 list. We're going to start at number 5. We're going to do RAD 140 and 150 because technically they're essentially the same thing. The only real difference is that RAD 150 has a longer half-life, but in terms of results, it's not like you're going to see one do so much more than the other. But RAD 140 for me is better for recomposition and almost I hate to say cutting, but you can use it in such a multitude of ways, all right? You can gain great size on it, though, as well. As obviously, you got to accommodate your diet, too. But RAD, to me, does more than anything. It's literally at the top of my list now of favorite SARMs. I mean, I've always told you guys GW is always my favorite because I'm an endurance person and because of all my cardiovascular, things. But S4 has always been number 2, and it's been surpassed by RAD for me. It's absolutely incredible, and I can't say enough about it. So I would put it at number 5. Number 4, YK11. YK11 being a myostatin inhibitor, it can add tremendous amounts of lean muscle gain, and you can absolutely bulk on it. It's going to be a very clean bulk, and you're going to do extremely well with it. YK11 is going to add muscle throughout. You will notice that. You're going to feel pretty good on it, just like with RAD. And there's a lot of size to be gained using YK11. It's not going to be 15 and 20 pounds, but there's definitely a good amount of size there that could be gained. Number 3, S23. S23 essentially to me is like a steroid. It might as well be categorized as a steroid, and that's why it's up here because of how strong that it is, and it can definitely add slabs of size. And you could really argue S23 being number 1 here, but 1, 2, and 3 are all really extremely interchangeable. I find that the top 2 are going to add a little bit more size than S23 over time, but S23, you definitely could get a good 10 pounds on S23, if not more, depending on your diet. Now, 1 and 2, it's very close. I'm going to tell you the difference here. So LGD 3303 is number 2 and 4033 is number 1, seemingly because 3303 is so extremely dry, and people do report a little bit of water with 4033. I've never experienced that, but because some people do, it can add a little bit more weight, and that's why I put it at number 1. But both of these, 3303 and 4033, are amazing. I prefer 3303 based upon its attributes. I feel like it does more in general, more strength, overall a cleaner look to me. Not that 4033 is sloppy by any means, but you will gain more weight overall. I've seen people, in that 10 to 15 pound range with 4033, and not that you can't get there with 3303, but I do feel that if you're just looking at the scale and basing everything on numbers and things of that nature, then you're going to probably prefer 4033 slightly. I think in general that 3303 is the more complete compound and for me better. But both of these are going to be incredible for you. Absolutely incredible. And you can't go wrong either way on bulking. These would be my top 5 for bulking. You know, with honorable mention to MK2866, that can definitely still add good size as well. But if you're looking for the best sources that I can recommend, my 2 favorite companies are Umbrella Labs, absolutely amazing, and Sarms for F-O-R-S-A-L-E. Sarms for sale. Those 2 companies, I can honestly have the comfort of saying Dylan recommended those, and they're not going to do you wrong. Because I have to be so careful on who I recommend, because if I'm recommending people that are doing people wrong, it's going to be a bad reflection on me. I have full confidence that these 2 companies will take excellent care of you and be just amazing. And I'm going to do a video on my Sarms log with Umbrella Labs as well, so you can see my results and what they've been. But that's for down the road. But this is the Dylan Gemelli list of the top 5 Sarms for bulking. So that being said, stay tuned for plenty more to come. Dylan Gemelli signing off.